again.
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn it off.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights. Chapel Hill to Pasadena. It crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals. They're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse. Built on pride.
Entering accessibility screen. You have 20 narration volume set to 100.
scene. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Florida's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Snagged in the middle. It's ball. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Louisiana Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To throw, it's Bullock. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabs it in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiggins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gandy. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Gandy. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. That is is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his man, it's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Gators are on the move. On the run, it's Ball. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. The Gators get enough for the first down.
Your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the first down.
Got his man there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Buys a little time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Hansen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Slings it downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot them out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Ernie on the Jets. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really, really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Billy Napier fought his way off the hot seat last year as the Gators broke a 4-year bowl drought, something not seen since the mid-'80s in Gainesville, and this is a talented team with expectation.
They're riding a lot of momentum. You beat Ole Miss, you beat LSU to finish the season. You've got DJ Lagway back at quarterback, so there are a lot of people really excited in Gainesville for what these Gators might do.
And the schedule is incredibly challenging, but yet no longer the negativity. And now believing in Billy Napier, believing in Lagway, one of the most talented quarterbacks in the country. Interested to see how the Florida Gators look this year.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some
wide open spaces. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's ball. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
and a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Powers forward. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Fighting off the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Finley. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jackson.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got the back over the middle. It's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to pass, it's Bullock. That's caught, it's Gandy. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd, unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the return. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They boot it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lagway. The short hands, it's Wilson. Still on his feet at the 45. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Few teams improved over the 2nd half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to beat the D deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. And
there he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's Ball. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkerson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
With the catch, it's Wiggins. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got room to work. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got a man, it's Wilson. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. To the ground with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's Livingston. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Gandy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bullock. He's got the tight end. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Going up top again. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's, look at the big fella roll. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Florida. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. Turning it on. Lots of running room. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Picked off to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Gators! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
At the 33-yard line.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.